Violence in Ukraine is expanding, and particularly in the area of Crimea. You can see it at the bottom here, and it is the peninsula. It's almost like the panhandle of the US, and this is the panhandle of the Ukraine. This is located in the Black Sea. And right now there are two factions forming, and I'll get into that in a moment. I just wanted to show you geographically how it looks. I'm going to get into the different things that have been happening so far and how this relates to individuals in the US and the rest of the West here. So I'm going to give you a brief overview. There's not going to be too much analysis deeply, but it's just a brief overview. Please stay tuned. I'll make it as quick as possible. You can see geographically where it is, Crimea being right at the Black Sea, the Ukraine then connecting over to the western side of Russia, and you can see where Moscow is right at the top there. They are now having war games in the west of Russia near the border of the Ukraine. That's another thing that's been happening. So there has been a currency devaluation that has affected the people in the Ukraine. There were bank runs that occurred and they were already stemmed. However, the bank runs is obviously something I've been talking about, and it is concerning to me, and assuredly it is concerning to the people there as their money gets devalued every day. Armed men take airport in Ukraine's Crimea. This is obviously something that's, it really changes the pace of what's happening here, because it's not just two sides sort of protests that have happened in Greece, and we saw it happen in Italy and so many other countries around the world. Now we're actually having a separate rebel army forming, and this could split the country, which is generally not a good thing. They talked about splitting California recently, which subscribers of mine have brought to my attention, and I heard myself as well. They wanted to actually split up California. They're proposing it anyway, and this could be another instance where that could happen as well. This is just one of the photos I saw, and they're actually taking over the military equipment there. So this is not just protesters versus the army or the police. This is actually becoming another army of the people, similar to what a militia, you would think of a militia. Ukraine interim leader stresses European choice. So he is pro-Europe, and a lot of the problems that were occurring were the initial riots that occurred were because of this. Certain sides do not want to side with Russia, certain sides do not want to side with the EU, and there is a big clash that is occurring, and that's particularly evident right now in Crimea. This is going to expand. I'm going to do another video specifically on the violence that has occurred there and the things that have happened. Stay tuned for that, of course. And just to give you an overview, that is what's happening at the moment. It is violent. It is a lot of bloodshed that has occurred and is continuing to occur. The president has fled the country, supposedly getting a nice treatment in Russia right now. And assuredly they have lost faith in him as their president. So I want you guys to get onto the Money GPS Insiders. You could do that with the link in the description, themoneygps.com. Scroll down to the bottom there, and you can fill in your email. And basically what that's going to do is allow me to get a hold of you should YouTube take me off the air, and it looks more and more like they are going to do that. However, I really do not want that to happen, and I just wanted to say hello to all the new subscribers, and please stay tuned for some more hard-hitting information.